Testing. Alright, I'm live. Hi Twitch, hi YouTube, I hope you're having a good day.
Why do world's poor make the same mistakes over and over again?
I hope everyone's doing good.
Let's get down to business. The perfect distance. Yeah. My way. Going somewhere? Perfect distance.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
In our little tug boat. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Which is funny because I found out that Elon Musk is a fucking illegal immigrant. No, it's not just that. He came here under a student visa and then didn't go to school and instead worked without getting a work visa. That's fucking illegal. So, you know.
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Situation's not good. We're gonna have to act quickly.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out. Hmm.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
No. I'm eating.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
No.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved
This
in?
story just makes me mad.
I want to make a contribution
It's
to
well
the
written, don't
resistance
get me
too.
wrong. It's just...
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right. One
The Electro
successful
Archon is
operation
the
coming
stupidest
right up.
fucking Archon I've met so far.
You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish too, but watch this space, cause this guy's on his way up.
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Where am I headed? Ah. Shit! I'm stupid. There's a thingy I needed to poke. So I can get back to this crazy ass palace. This palace is beautiful.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't think Punk is gonna like the fact that I legitimately do not think the Shogun is a good person. I don't think that there's any reason that could justify literally these decrees that are hurting her people. You know what I mean? Like, I do not see any way, shape, or form the justification for literally ripping something so important away from people, literally trapping people away from the rest of the world, literally letting people fucking starve. Like, that's not a ruler, that's a fucking tyrant.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question, but this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
All right,
Sure.
let's show 'em what you're made of.
This story just kills me.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, and I'll pick them up. Okay, good job.
Speed of light. Go, go, Baron Bunny.
How's this? Light blade.
Incoming.
How's this?
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Floor. Finally, to the ferry.
Incoming.
Finally, no.
Okay,
Ooh, 3 bad
seems
guys.
like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Are there any other Ronin
There
to
are
deal
two
with?
hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
And this is why I'm a straight stickler for making sure I get all of these fucking waypoints. Wigglers!
There's so many of them.
Oh, wah.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might, but Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread
I'll
our
be
troops
fine.
too thin,
I'm fine.
The Traveler eats
Literally
amateurs
fine.
like these for breakfast.
all right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
Don't blink!
My lucky day!
Nowhere to hide. No one escapes my sight. Not so hard.
Get overloaded.
Take this!
You know, I probably should have waited.
Speed of light. Got lucky that time. With sword comes shadow.
Taste my blade!
Stronger than I thought. Don't blink. Hey.
Cut down!
Oh, this bitch
Let it
fucking
rip.
healed.
Strength will suffice! Fall before me!
Speed of light. Get him.
I'm ready! Yeah! 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 Take this! You win! This
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you?
Shh, I'm fine.
Huh. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look up to us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys. honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
Without a hitch.
I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
Where did
I
Tepe go?
gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Tepe returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Tepe really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone?
Well enough.
Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? What was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Tepe?
I read it in a novel from the Yai Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Wait, you mean...
You better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Tepe, don't work yourself to death, bro.
Paimon's so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Alright, that's actually really far to walk. Yo.
Let's get down to business.
Can. Jesus.
My lucky day.
I'm striking me lightning re.
This should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look good.
Incoming! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
A huge launch, Drew! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
This is gonna be a fucking fight.
Don't blink! Barely! No one escapes my sights! With sword comes shadow.
Thunderclap!
Go, Baron Buddy! Bet you can't keep up with me! Ugh. No escape! doing? Hey! Incoming!
Phew. Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. It doesn't make any sense. Also, anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line.
Has a cold?
Figured I'd stop by and
Remember
clear any
something
threats in
happened
this
to
area
him.
on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. I guess I came here for nothing.
Tepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Horobashi's remains.
Urabashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. All right, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
Take
Hey,
care of yourself,
Don't
bro.
worry about me. Peak condition.
Tepe's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too!
Hey, we love the little
What
dog boy.
happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Oh,
Do you know
dear.
something about this?
That's a Fatui delusion. Okay, so this is what Child had that made him go all lightning-y.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
God, I fucking hate the Fatui.
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget
Because
that.
they literally
There's no
sow
time.
fucking
Right now, we need
chaos.
to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms,
Tepe.
surely
He
you
was
can't
sick.
have...
Fucking didn't remember that it was a delusion, but I fucking knew that he was sick. I want to take a moment to talk about this because, like, here's the thing. When I read the gems, the frost gem was all like, you were able to withstand my bitter cold and live, so that must mean that you burn. So I ask you to burn this world down for me. Like, I as a human being, you know, playing this game, feel that within my soul. Like, what the Fatui are doing is literally burning down the world in the best ways that they can. By making each nation tear itself apart by its own
I know for
hypocrisy.
work-life balance, but
I
think this
feel
is
that.
pushing it.
However, as the traveler, as the character that has been written, I hate the Fatui because really, guys, why are you everywhere? Everywhere I go, you're right there in the shadows being all fuckery. So far, I like the Fatui because they're the only ones who, so far, this could probably will change, is the least hypocritical or dangerous of all of the Archons and people that I've met. With the exception of maybe Mondstadt. Kinda, sorta. Because, like, Gina's all about freedom, but she works more than anyone that I have met so far. You know what I mean? Like, We'll turn in our dailies real quick. I didn't do my dailies yesterday for either account. I feel kind of stupid. But at the same time, I really needed a break from this game. I don't want to burn out. It's too big of a game. And we're getting so close to getting back to my fucking main file, so I'm trying to have patience. I'm trying to have patience. Oh shit, did we want?
Thank you
Yeah,
for
we wanted.
completing today. Ad Astra Abyssa.
So as a person who is a pagan and who thinks that sometimes you really do have to burn the world down before people fucking listen, hip hip hooray the Fatui. You know what I mean? I'll probably talk about this again when Saints or Punk get on and ask me about my feelings and stuff, but like, I just wanted it known in... Oh. Yay, it kidnapped me.
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing
Oh
here?
goddamn, he looks old.
Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone.
Tepe, you have to tell me.
Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
Tell me about this weapon.
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, this secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference. Delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision?
Delusions drain the user's life force, because of course it does.
Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the... Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together.
Okay, we're
What's that
talking
look
like
for?
Tepe is gonna die. I don't remember
worry,
him
partner.
dying. Does he fucking
As soon
die?
as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe.
Fucking Fatui.
Hey, where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition?
He's taking a sudden
I
turn
have put
for
out
the
the
worse.
order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay,
You're in war.
I'll leave
That's
you
what
to
happens.
deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts?
I'm gonna go confront the Fatui personally. Going to shove my fist
No,
up their butt.
it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your
There's no time
Excellency,
for
given
that.
the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer
Easy,
amassing our
Jacoby.
forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria, and if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Okay, let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Hey, wanna know what's going on out there? I've got some information.
Fatui assholes. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down for 3 minutes. I gotta go brush my teeth before I forget. And this is your sign to get water, whatever.
The price is... The price is... How should I put this? I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. The price is... How should I put this?
Situation's not good. You're gonna have to act quickly.
General goods, handy and cheap. The price is... How should I put this? It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. Handy and cheap. The price is... General goods, handy and cheap. Put this. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. The price is... General goods, handy and cheap. Put this. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
I need to change my batteries now. I came on just to come off.
The price is... How should I put this? General goods, handy and cheap.
Alright, I hope everyone can hear me. I have no one actively listening, so I don't really know.
Onwards. We
Unless
have
I
work
go
to
to my
do.
computer and turn it up. And even then, who knows?
Should be a bit better bandaged up like this.
Probably should not. Okay.
The rain won't slow me down.
Let's get down to business. There's more!
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
There's still a long road ahead.
I didn't deploy. Oh, I did deploy. Okay. Oh, it was about to be really bad. Ow. So guys, I just need this. Oh, I probably still have to beat you guys, don't I? That's
Nowhere to hide.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Don't blink.
I see through you! You can't run! I must collect my
Speed of light.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
So sorry.
Looks like I
Not too far. Use this first. What an annoyance.
This was well done.
Seem to
Don't blink! No one escapes my sight!
use this first.
Incoming! Hey!
This guy.
Take cover.
You need to hurry up.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink!
That's not what I'm trying to do. Focusing one on the other.
Finally. So quiet.
This was well done.
Funny.
Dodge this!
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
Freeze!
This was well done.
Cool it!
You need to hurry up.
Go as one!
Oops. That was
Speed of light!
if I was smarter about that.
Don't blink!
You need to hurry up.
Freeze!
Roast and fry.
Speed of light! Hey!
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Nowhere to hide. No escape!
Not
You need to hurry up.
Don't get frostbite!
Roast and fry.
Incoming!
Did we get what we needed here? Yeah, looks like.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are...
All you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Yeah, blink! Over here! Right idea. Blink! Barbados, guide us. Over here!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
How to get me going. Barely a scratch.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Cool it!
Let me amuse myself a little.
You need to hurry up.
Freeze!
Can't run. Looks like I went too far.
Where'd the bitch go? Where'd the bitch go? Where'd the bitch go? There she is.
Blink!
This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
The more, no one escapes my sight.
Roast and fry.
Go as one. Blink!
This one's well done.
The merrier. Speed of light. Hey! Incoming. Blink! Look at me.
Okay.
Just...
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
hurry up!
Let it rain.
This was well done! You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
Speed of light.
This was well done!
I'll be fine.
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
I swear by my sword.
You need to
Don't blink.
hurry up!
Hey!
Dodge this! This was well done!
I think I need to focus on everyone's talents. I say that, but like we're so close to being done with this account, and I don't know if I'll keep it up or not.
Fry! You need to hurry up! Through.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Shit. I feel like I went backwards.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
You need to die first, you're a healer.
Go on! Give me a go! Let's not waste time. No slacking off! That all you got? You can't run! Well, not breaking a sweat! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Let's end this quickly! Isn't time for a break yet!
Hey, go, Baron Bunny!
only just begun. It isn't time for a break yet. This should be fun. In this way. Well, I see through you. No sweat. Killjoy. We've only just begun. Get it together. No excuse for
Speed of
slacking.
light.
Time to put the lives in my work. Can't run.
Okay. I'm gonna say the hammer guy next.
Almost.
He's the
Don't
most...
blink.
Freeze. This is bad. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This isn't over. Get it together.
No one escapes my sight.
I see through you.
Cut to the chase.
You can't run. It's the last time.
Speed of light. Hey!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I miscalculated.
Don't blink.
Wind, hear me.
Incoming.
Let's end this quickly.
Hey!
Cool it. Ah, oh, so sorry.
This is bad. Now this idiot must have a death wish.
Son of
Don't be intimidated. Let's move. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Okay. Shit. She's the more dangerous, but he's gonna be the most annoying.
Repugnant fool. Begone.
This one's well done.
Purging transgression.
Hurry up. Roasted fried.
With sword comes down out of my sight.
Freeze.
This one's well done.
Got you. Let it rain.
You need to hurry up.
Go as planned.
This one's well
Nowhere to
done.
hide.
You need to hurry up.
Winter.
Roasted fried.
Don't blink. Hey! Incoming.
Hey!
Hurry up.
Good to see you.
This one's well done.
Lurking is cool. I won't say your name out loud or nothing, I guess. But I'm happy to see you around.
You need to
We
hurry
are
up.
at the Delusion Factory.
This one's well done.
Ow, ow.
Speed of light.
Stop.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted
Thanks
to
for
meet
the
you,
introduction.
oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor?
You're manufacturing
Oh.
delusions.
So that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm
Said
obviously
every
not
Nazi.
the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea
Look,
how
it's
useful the Vision Hunt
hemist.
decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is,
Obvious
our
villain
hard work is
explanation is
finally
obvious
paying
villain
off.
explanation.
Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within.
I was literally just talking about how when you and I went through the gems, the lore for the gems, the little sayings, the one that resonated with me the most, so the one I would assume I would get if I was in this world, is the cryo one, where it's like, you survived the harshness of my love, that must mean you burn. Do me a favor and go burn the world for me, basically. And I was like, yeah, as a human being, as me, you know, Will, I resonate with that. Let's burn down the world. The Fatui are out there literally burning down the world. Out of everyone, they're the least hypocritical. They are doing what they say they're going to do. It's not good, but they're doing what they're going to say they're going to do. However, as the character, as the traveler, as the person that we are playing as, fuck the Fatui, man. Fuck these dumb-ass people. Like, really and truly fuck you all. Like, the Fatui are just so fucking frustrating when you're actually... When you're trying to get stuff done. You know what I mean?
Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But each moment within it becomes all the more fragile.
Bobby says, I said it before and I will keep saying it. They need to use the Italian titles for the Harbingers more. I agree. Yes, the Harbingers are fun when they are titled Senora, Child, and the Balladeer. You know what I mean? Like, this is fun.
Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
He's not incompetent.
Hey, calm down! No!
Sorry. No, I meant... Nobody calls Senora Fair Lady or her first name, so why do we call the others the English title?
That's it.
That's
Just
fair.
like
I need
that.
to look into it a little bit more.
Embrace
I've
the
only,
anger.
like, briefly
Embrace
read.
it.
Like,
The
briefly
wrath of the
skimmed.
gods fills his factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Oh, we just got fucked. Is there a chest? 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 No? Okay. That's fine. I guess there can be not a chest. Also, I don't think anyone calls Senora a fair lady because that bitch. And I think some of the reason why people call some of the Harbingers by their titles and not others has to do with vibe. Also, a little bit of how they introduced at least Senora, because the name we hear the most when we're first in Mondstadt and dealing with the Fatui is Senora. If they instead introduced us more to the Fair Lady, instead of only saying the Fair Lady, like, I think twice, if I remember right, I think that that would have been better. But that's just my opinion, obviously.
Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. The U.S. storm and fire defenses are second to none. Don't blink! Hey!
Let's see. Okay, Dorito and Arlecchino have way cooler vibes than just the Doctor or the Knave repeatedly. That's fair, yeah. Use Amber for this rock? Okay. That I can do. Oh. There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I think Ow. Alright, first things first, before we do literally anything else. Okay. Oh, right. I have focus mode on.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact.
Wise.
Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
How did you save me from the balladeer?
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? ... Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Thank you so much, Isama.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
Yes.
You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Songonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person, but alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
So this is why you rescued me.
You've met her, right?
You mean the Raiden Shogun? Yes, at the ceremony.
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
Oh, you mean inside, in that place.
Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
There were subtle differences.
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Zhongli also mentioned erosion.
You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child.
Absolutely.
Throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think?
I really
the
do.
grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
Still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, We are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
I still have one question.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Are there wishes like morning dew? Up, 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 up. Fucking love that emoji.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
We had help.
I'll be fine.
Shit.
Got lucky that time.
Well, this is not good. Oh, we barely made it. Throw Paimon like a pocket sand if anything else fails. I wish we could actually do that. That'd be funny.
What a workout!
Is that it?
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in
Paimon,
my
you can't
fox
just ask the
form.
lesbians how they met. Very persuaded indeed.
In your dreams.
Huh.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
Insert image of Stasis subclass from Destiny. Lol. She has taken a very one-sided view. The Riding Shoguns is the wishful thinking here.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
The lesbian
I'm only
yearning.
telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
There's a part 2?
Ow.
Cut to the chase.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
No one escapes my sights.
Dodge this! Cool it! Don't push your luck.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Freeze! Dodge! Cool it!
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Got lucky that time. Let it rain.
Dodge this!
Ow.
Barbados!
No escape!
That's up.
Incoming!
There's always a part two. So true, because
Cut to the chase!
Freeze! You're getting on my nerves.
We're finally done. How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
to be honest, they're no match for her either.
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself...
Give me 1 second, guys. I has to make a call to be an adult.
Considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
Seriously, the writing Shogun really pisses me off, guys.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful.
So what is the plan?
Oh, goodness. Is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests? Paimon's really struggling to understand how you work.
Away we go.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun, the ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity.
The Balladeer confirmed this.
Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
The Tenryou Commission is working for the Fatui.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
Don't be so coy.
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
No
Don't
good.
move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize him!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
You are outside.
As you
mean
wish.
downstairs.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic.
Silly Tengu.
Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji Yae, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days, and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, he will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary! Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujo-Sara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something
Diplomacy,
because I clearly wasn't
TM.
convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though? We only had 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
Sounds so serious. Awaken the professional. Question marks. Her TM. Okay, Papi Vida.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Oh, wow! A ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
I have no idea what I'm looking for. What exactly is this evidence?
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to.
The Yashiro Commission?
Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Always rushing about. Good time. It's all fine and good, but first and foremost, we're gonna go heal up. How has your week been, Bobby? I know, like, how was your last week been? It's technically a new start of a week, but you know what I mean. Hi? Also hi? Wait, are you saying he's not one of Yoshi's friends? Whoa, pump the brakes. I thought he was your friend. Okay, this is probably for the event. Make way, people. Arkitaka Ayato Ito, sorry, head of words I'm not gonna pronounce. Gang rolled right up. Behold the awesome horns, the suave smile, and the rich, velvety voice. That is the leader of the gang for you. Whether spinning tops, bug fighting, or cards, all the kids' games cough. Well, either way, Ito knows them all. Yep, he knows them all. How cool is that? Cool, huh? You want to join the crew?
Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni.
He talks.
Shosei, there you are. White fur, yellow fur. Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2. Both great yokai. Both like to play.
Great yokai, so he thinks I'm an Oni too? I mean, to be fair, you have horns, or possibly a headband with horns. Listen, I was just playing some GI out of the... oh, fuck. This Sussy appeared right out of the middle of our match.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and Shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
I mean... I love that. We what now? I can explain. You briefly explained the situation. Oh, the flower festival. That should have opened with that, compadre. Man, the Akka gang really hard carried the last one. We'll turn this one into something real special too.
Tatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
Bull chucker. Little yokai who have been living on the outside in the wilderness, though they lack strong powers, they long for once vibrant festivals. The Flower Festival. Drawing inspiration from the classic games, they hope to recreate the festival's former splendor. Ito has a cow buddy called Yushi. His skill makes him throw Yushi. Oh, bull chucker, gotcha. It's called doing them a favor. Besides, they look up to me. I'm like a cool older brother.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Whoa, crew's getting back together? I'll round them up. Heh. Technically, I'm on vacation, but I'm happy to assist the Yoshio Commission with the festival. That's what I like to hear. Alright, round up those three little fellas and start working on the almighty, great and glorious game. Not so fast. I like how everyone turns so slowly to her.
Hornless Oni?
We have an advertising job to finish, remember, boss? Shinobu, huh? Deputy of the gang, legal consultant, expert chef, expert tailor. Many qualifications, has passed the exams for big and small, are printed on her face. Name card and her fields of expertise are many indeed. Please contact me if the gang members do anything discourteous, and the matter will be fixed within 3 days. You can see the emotion behind the words and the way they were written on the back of the hand, so strong that you can see the outlines of the card's front face. You can't help but to wonder if it matters or if people are going to get fixed. Huh? We do? Reshoots, follow-up work. There's a mountain of things to do. Oh, well, look at Thoma here. He's kind enough to help with the festival even though he's on vacation. I would think the boss of the gang would show even more dedication to his work. But you know, that's just me. She studied law in Liyue. Gotcha. Looks like your time is spoken for, my friend. Wrap up what you need to do. We can finish our match at the festival. Best of both worlds. Alright. Those errands are a piece of cake. I'll be back in no time. But first I should introduce you to Kazu and the others. Then you can head to the festival without me. Let's get a move on. No use standing here talking about it. Go make those introductions. We have stuff to do. Sorry, Lofen and Paimon. I'm sure we'll see you later.
Hornless Oni? Oh, so scary.
Ha 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 ha.
Toma!
Kuku Kakyu is a great healer.
We're back!
What brings you here?
Oh,
did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
You inform Ayaka and Thoma of the current situation.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it.
I'm surprised that they haven't set up a secret tunnels as well.
But looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports of the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
A distraction, you say?
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
It's not been quite that long.
Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
He wants to get naked. I mean, maybe, but also, maybe he just wants to have less stress. But it's probably because he wants to get naked.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on! What's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya. Gyobu Koban, what are you doing?
Spying on great yokai. Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
A great yokai?
So, what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
The idea has lots of promise, but I'm afraid there's no natural hot springs on Watsutumi Island. Hold on, I have a... Alright, sorry about that. The idea has a lot of promise, but I'm afraid there's no natural hot springs on Watsutumi Island, and the cost of heating them artificially is a bit too...
One second. I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
Great yokai found us!
It's just us.
Lofen? Paimon?
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
Her eyes are swirly. Mizuki, a clinical psychologist, one of Inazuma's Yamakabaku, known for their ability to feast on human nightmares. Her investigation led to opening up the Asia Bathhouse, an Inazuma indoor hot spring where guests can unwind with a unique combination of bath and delicious cuisine, as well as professional psychology services. If something's been on your mind, you should consider confiding in Mizuki. She'll do her best to drive away those nightmares.
As for you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well? Huh?
Oh, this is Gyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
As for Iori...
So, still sealed in that statue then. I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yume Mizuki. I'm a Yumeku Ibaku. We're yokai, just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Ah, looks like he was scared that as a great yokai you were going to do something terrible for him for interrupting our secret meeting. So was it actually a secret meeting? No, not exactly, no. We were discussing potentials of opening a new branch of the Asia Bathhouse on Watsumi Island.
Oh, Isa Bathhouse is expanding to Watsumi
okay.
Island?
Well, the tourism of the area we're hoping to expand. We've been discussing the possibility of Miss Mizuki for quite some time. Still, given the lack of natural springs on Watsumi Island, we're looking at high operation costs. And if it's not different enough from the main branch, I worry its ability to draw in
All
customers.
valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy. Or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games?
Games? In a bathhouse?
Of course. Games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease. Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest. Is there something going on?
Let me explain. You briefly explain the situation to everyone. You see, a new kind of flower festival. This fried tofu with all the frills, excuse me, is as ingenious as ever.
Miko.
Mouse, ow.
I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Okay, tell us how you really feel. Oh, that lady again? Well, there's a lot of work to do on Watatsumi Island, so we probably don't have time for something like that. Right, Your Excellency? I do think there's potential in turning Watatsumi Island into a tourist destination. We could use the festival as proof of concept and establish a partnership with Miss Mizuki. If people are drawn to our game, it would mean a lot of positive publicity, which would benefit us in the long term. But excuse me. The Aisha Bathhouse and Yi Publishing House's business rivals?
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yai Publishing House's resources to our advantage. Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yai Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column.
Well, yes I do.
If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do.
Heh. Astute observation, Miss Mizuki. Well, shall we? Getting down to business is often the quickest way to bring people together, after all.
Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Oh, but Sai, alright, I guess I should. Actually, Guro, I was hoping you might attend to the business on Watsumi Island in the meantime. Just as you said, there's quite a lot to be done. Huh? She's giving you an out. Of course! In addition, I'd like to encourage you to encourage the people of Watsumi Island to attend the festival in celebration of the humans and the yokai alike. So that includes our people as well. Oh, excuse me. This should be an occasion that brings people together. Understood. Leave it to me, Your Excellency. Another spying tanuki.
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
I hate to break it to you, but
Hey! I'm a Muchina, not a tanuki!
okay, so she's voiced.
Oh, Muchina yokai that can turn into tanuki? No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a tanuki. I'm Sayu. Tanuki, Muchina, Sayu? So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
She's a ninja, not a yokai.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep? Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Not fucking voice, okay. The big Tanuki and the Great Magia yokai are facing off. The rumors about Hamazuki were true. Hanamizuki.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
Haha, no yokai, huh? My bad, Sayu. I rushed over here as soon as I heard the rumors. I guess I got a bit carried away.
And there goes my nap.
Felt.
Silly humans. Much to learn.
Hold on, is this guy really a yokai? His name is Kababushi. Hello there, Kababushi.
This human, really warm.
Apparently, Bobby says, Mojina are badgers yokai, but traditionally Mojina refer to Tanuki. Referred to Tanuki. Oh. Okay. Warm? Warm personality-wise, I guess. Haha, well, what brings you to Inazuma City? We don't often get, baked Tanuki around these parts.
Boy, where do we begin?
You briefly explain the situation to Yomiya. Ah, you see, I'm recruiting people to develop games for the festival. You interested? Well, duh. Come on, Sayu, let's do this together. Sayu was trying to run away.
Right when I was trying to run. About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
I heard the Baked Tanuki are great at ninjutsu. Rumor has it, with a single thought, they can grow taller than a house. Is that true, Kapapazushi?
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
It's not ninjutsu. It's Bake Tanuki art. We don't grow taller than a house.
See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
We grow taller than mountain.
Sayu?
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
Well, this is a good opportunity as any.
I guess.
Farm beans, success?
Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Bake Tanuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
Yes, I've always wanted to go to the festival with you, Sayu. Let's go to my place and brainstorm. We can even set off some fireworks when we're done.
I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall. Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Okay, yes, but like, can I do this? Here we go.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Creepy statue, creepy statue. Quest smoothie? Oh no. What do you mean by a quest smoothie? As in it's all blended together? Because it kinda is. Creepy statue, creepy statue, creepy statue.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside.
We'll just have to trust Yomiya.
After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
Tea house. The precious festival that the new quest was referring to 2 gave us an event sword that's one of the umbrella yokai? Oh no. Like, the yokai is in the form of an umbrella? Hi, drunk. Up, 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 up.
Well, how did it go?
Some yokai are common household objects that came to life after 100 years. Oh yeah, there's a Japanese myth about that. We lit fireworks and ran
Well
away.
done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
Wanna go make myself some cookies.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiai was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiai. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to
someone's worried
trust
about us.
Gujiai. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay. This is so... We're gonna do this and then I'm gonna wrap up stream. Oh.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Here.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan.
Praise to the
And it
great
doesn't look like a forgery.
Excellency.
I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
I have a confidential letter here.
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-san
Away she goes.
pretty angry, huh? Looks like
Shogun-
the Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway.
The Shogun army is without a leader for now. If we follow her, we might meet the Shogun.
Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Correct. Creepy statue.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need.
I will do my best.
Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you.
Thank you.
If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend.
Absolute fool.
I'm counting on you.
Alright guys, this is where we're gonna end stream for now. Thank you so much for your support and coming in and dropping in on the stream. It means the world to me as always. I hope everyone has a good week. And yeah. Goodbye my wisps.